Time to get back on the road. Today we're joining my friend James, TheStradman, for a convoy from here in Las Vegas as we go to the dream house. James is going to be at the wheel of the 812. Hopefully later on I'm going to be able to persuade him to drive the Zenvo and see his thoughts. But we've been out here in Las Vegas, Nevada for SEMA. My Mustang Dark Horse has been at the Ceramic Pro booth. It's been an incredible week, but now we're driving with the two Shmeemobiles here in the United States together in convoy, also joined by Lambo Jesus in the 50th Anniversario Aventador as we go from here in Sin City to Utah to James's garage for an update on the new cars in the collection. I don't know if you already know, but Strad's 812 is a little bit noisy. We're going to be hearing some of that today. We also have Alex, Lambo Jesus, and coincidentally, the last time I was at James's place, he was also there with the Diablo with this. This is such a cool car. The Anniversario, to me, is one of the best derivatives of the Aventador. The look of it, the styling of it. This in Verde Sing, which is quite similar to Verde Scandal, but with the color, with the metallic flake, looks insane in the sunshine out here. Also, obviously sounds amazing. He's going to be going back to Arizona, but joining for the first legs of today. One thing about road tripping a car like the Zenvo is you don't have a ton of luggage space, which is where something like the Mustang comes in to be a little bit beneficial. Now back here, it's completely stuffed with luggage. Not going to be fitting anything else into the back of that thing, but this is one of the benefits of using this for a mega tour. Now, it's not going to be too long until the Zenvo heads back home, back to England. The Dark Horse is going to stay out here for, well, for the duration of my ownership, but I think everybody's just about to pop on back out, and it'll be time to get this drive started. Yo!
What's up, dude?
Ready to hear a lot of that?
Oh, yeah.
And maybe get you driving the purple one.
I would love to. I've never even like been around one of these cars. It's the only one in North America, right?
Only one in the US.
I've never ridden
Canada
one.
or anywhere.
Right, anywhere. Never ridden one, never driven one. It is the most beautiful spec of all time. I love the purple, I love the carbon fiber. So I'm excited. It'll be
That's
good
what
drive.
it should be. Can we fire this up?
Yes.
It's not, I don't know how long we've been stopped for, if it's going to be a cold start or if we're going to be...
Like a half cold start, decently cold.
Yeah.
Brilliant exhaust, straight pipe, very nice.
Let's hear it. Oh my God.
Not bad.
No, that's a warm start. Okay. Now
nice.
the whole neighborhood knows you're here.
Oh yeah.
So since we last caught up, your house has landscaping.
Yes,
You've got some multiple Lambo things.
We got a lot of new things to talk about.
We're gonna have to get there later, but the day is quickly going by. We've got a drive ahead of us.
Let's do it.
Should we get it started?
Let's roll.
Let's go. Alex, we've got to hear this.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. This thing is super cool.
It's a warm start.
You were just telling me though, this is the very last Anniversario.
Last serial number. The Anniversario is the last serial numbered Lamborghini, like actually. So this is 57 of 100. Now they just put like one of 599 or one of 699, whatever they're making. But these have actual, like the actual tag on them.
Yeah, they were actually numbered. And it's the only one of the 100 coupes and 100 Roadsters in this color.
Yeah,
that's mega. I absolutely love this thing. Let's have a 6.5 liter V12 startup. Oh, that sounds all right. That sounds all right to me. Hey. Is that factory?
That's not factory. It's actually brilliant, same as the one on
Oh, really?
So, yep.
That's mega.
Yes, thanks.
Whoa. I look forward to hearing it on the road.
Let's get on the road.
Let's get the Mustang started. Let's hear the V8. Kind of quiet in comparison. Oh well. Brad's at the wheel, how you doing?
Very good.
Mustang driving. Actually, I forgot the back seat is completely...
We've got just stuff everywhere.
Everywhere. Right, let me hop in here though, because our next destination, well, presumably a fuel stop along the way, is gonna be to head to James's garage in Utah. So, trying to squeeze the key out of my pocket. That goes here in the center. Press it in, wait for it a second, and start. We've actually got some lovely 100 octane in here at the moment. Full tank. Slightly low tire pressure though, which is a little bit concerning. Need to watch that because I can ideally inflate it. We might have a little bit of a puncture going on, but let's get this journey underway. Out we go. Following the aliens. I quite like that. On the Anniversario. I'm sorry to beat on about it, but I really do think that's one of the coolest Aventadors. The limited number, the fact that they have numbered plaques, the body kit is super cool as well. Distinct styling, not just color and trim, but also not exactly hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them.
I'm probably driving the quietest car of this group right now. I've just realised. That's actually quite funny, out of all of them. This is quite fun. Having the two V12s and then these two V8s all together, departing Vegas. It's go time. We're hitting the road. Listen to that. Nuts. I can't hear you. Huh? You gotta try. You gotta try harder next time. That sounds amazing.
That's nice. Nobody's going to jail though.
No.
No tickets.
Not today.
Not today. Maybe next week. Not today.
Not next week either.
Not next week either.
That's mad. Aventadors will always be iconic for the sounds that they make. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Let's get the Mustang as well. Gotta love that sound. So many people have asked me about the Mustang not having a rear plate, or not having any plate, to be honest. That's actually because it's brand new, and here it takes about 1 to 2 months until you receive the official tag that you can put on the car. So we just have the temporary tag in the window, which is exactly what it says to do. That's completely legal here in the United States. That is the right process. It's just quite unusual if you're from Europe, where you have to display a plate. You can't do that. Unfortunately, traffic jam ahead. That's not ideal as we start to go past the strip. Oops, in race mode. You gotta remember in here the different gearbox settings. We head past the skyscrapers of Las Vegas Boulevard Strip. I guess we're somewhere behind Bellagio at the moment. Then we've got Caesar's Palace. Kind of lost everyone though. So yeah, farewell Las Vegas for this tour. We are heading onwards. I say for this tour. I heard there's a race here in a couple of weeks, so we might be back. But we'll get to that one as and when. For now, the Aventador's behind. Not sure where James is, but somewhere up ahead of us, I assume. Let's go find him. Aventador! That's so cool. Tunnel, 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 tunnel. Insane. We say farewell to Lambo Jesus down there, onwards. It's just the three of us from here. 812, Zenvo, Dark Horse behind. Welcome to Arizona, the Grand Canyon State. I like his welcome. That's a good kind of way to do it. It's always insane coming through here. I mean, look at the rocks around us here. Look at this place. Dark Horse. That thing's really loud for a stock exhaust. It sounds amazing. And actually, you didn't see, but the way he does the lights, obviously they do that triple blink across thing. Maybe if we move to the left, we'll get one of those from Brad in a second. Look at this place. What a view. Still in Arizona, but as you look out to the right, the mountains, the scenery around here, it is stunning. And we have welcome to Utah, life elevated. The beautiful state of Utah, in convoy with James. It's good times. We're pulling into a rest area for a moment because I think it's going to be time to have a little bit of a swap around. I want to get James into this seat and get his thoughts on this car and have him drive it, because that's one of the beauties of being here with the setup, with insurance, etc., and allowing other people to get behind the wheel. So we'll pull over here somewhere and give it a go. All good so far?
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I'm sure it's a good idea. It's a nice time of day, lights still up. Do you know, I completely forgot the hour time shift, and I looked at my the screen,
so
and I was
weird.
like, yeah. So it's sunset approaching. I need you to drive this thing. It's more fun in the daylight.
I'm just glad It's left-hand drive.
Yeah.
If this was right-hand drive, I'd be done.
Do you know
for.
what? It's something people ask me about all the time because they could have done it right-hand drive.
Right.
But I ordered it left because I knew, one, I'd drive it around Europe, two, I'd drive it around the US.
Yeah. You
So
rarely
like-
drive it in the UK, right?
With something like this, yeah.
Right,
a couple of
right.
events here and there. Shmoo the cow is with us.
Oh, I've never even sat in a Zenvo. This is my first time sitting in it.
Really? So,
So gas
Should-
pedal on the left, brake on the right? Is that right?
could you imagine?
That's my only dad joke for the day. Dude, this is a spaceship.
There's a whole lot of carbon in here.
Yeah.
I'm interested in your thoughts because, like, obviously you've had a Veyron, you're a big
Right.
fan of Koenigsegg's. This is
Right.
kind of like earlier stages of Koenigsegg.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
In many
CCX. It feels
Yeah.
very CCX, CCXR, but then you still have some modern technology.
Do you know that's literally an iPad? Which
Now that you say
some
it, you're right.
people,
Can that
some
just
people
pop out?
Yeah, some
Could you
people
use that and do other things too?
I don't actually know if you can take it out or if it's fixed, but some people are like, oh, that's so. Why would you just have that in a car like this? But it's got Waze, it's perfect.
No, it's perfect.
It's
It has
literally the
everything you
best
want.
nav.
You're right. Apple spent billions upon billions of dollars to develop this.
Yes.
Why not just use it? It's perfect. Yeah.
So the start is literally foot on brake, and then you press down Thor's hammer,
Oh,
and then you press and hold the start button.
dude, this is crazy. You got a rear view camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
This
Right.
is sick.
Let you get comfortable before you before
Yes,
you go
yes,
out.
yes. I see power and I see a gear. What is that? I literally don't know anything about this car. This is so much fun.
This is like ground up power, 2 modes. That's IQ. Press it, you go max. So you got IQ.
Okay.
There we go. Got the different modes. Basically, IQ is 800 horsepower, max is 1200 horsepower. Casual. And then road mode for the gearbox or race mode for the gearbox.
Oh, okay.
Road is, let's just say, more comfortable.
Right.
I'm gonna
this
get
car
you
is
in-
all about comfort, I can tell.
I'm gonna get you into race, and you'll be like, "Oh my god!"
Really? It gets drastic?
Yes, it gets mad.
This is wild. It's so cool being in a car that is so different than any other car.
Yeah, 'cause
Like
you-
everything is different. It's a whole, I mean, Zenvo, how many cars has Zenvo built?
About 10, 15 in total. 15 in total.
Wow. That's wild.
Yeah, it's
Only
not
one in
wild.
North America.
Right now.
Definitely, probably the only one that's ever been in Utah. Ever. Like, we're in it, right? Don't you think? More than likely?
I would assume so.
I assume
Yeah.
so. That's cool.
I hadn't thought about that.
That's kind of cool.
Never
Okay.
has a Zenvo been here before.
Right.
Uncharted territory. It's like one of those games when you're driving around the map, unlocking new
Oh,
areas.
yes, exactly. Yeah. We're unlocking Zenvo, Utah. This is sick.
I don't know if you want to go. Basically, manual handbrake release. You pull that towards you to go into drive, and
Okay.
then you just drive it. It's literally super simple.
Okay.
Done.
Oh,
That's first gear. Then you're on the paddles.
ready to roll. Okay.
Nothing crazy. And you know how to drive your Aventador. You're used to that.
Oh, yeah.
It's exactly the same. Like, use a bit of throttle fluctuation. When you're in road mode, it uses effectively a slowdown of the hybrid gearbox
Okay.
to make it that little bit more comfortable. But like this is just all normal, right? It's nice and easy.
Yeah. You can
No
just
big deal.
feel this car wants to go, though.
It doesn't.
I love that.
It doesn't like being driven at truck speed.
No, truck speed is not ideal.
No, it wants a little bit more of a go.
What does this thing top out at?
So because
We're
of
about
the
to
weight,
find out right now.
should we head to the dry lake bed?
Yes,
No.
sir. Yes, sir.
The officially it's just over 200 miles an hour because obviously
Of
there is
course,
a
yeah, you
massive
got a
wing.
parachute.
Yeah, literally carrying a big parachute behind, which you'll start to spot doing stuff. I mean, you've been driving next to it, so you've seen that doing all the
Dude, this thing is a
bouncing.
flamethrower.
yeah.
I like it.
You hear the supercharger noises?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like this, it's cool. So I've very rarely been in the passenger seat. This is one of the first couple of times, like,
The view out the side rear.
the wing is cool. It's
Yeah,
good.
the huge
So-
rear fender flare with that massive wing.
The thing you have to watch for, though, is when you're driving on a twisty road,
Right.
your eyes constantly want to watch it moving from side to side.
Of course, you gotta focus straight ahead.
Yeah, because you can see it in the mirror, so
Yeah.
you want to keep your eyes on it, which obviously you shouldn't. So as you felt in normal road mode, it's pretty chill on the gearbox. If you put it into race mode,
Okay.
and then drop down some gears and just like go down to, maybe take it down to 4th gear, and just do a little acceleration and shift.
Oh yeah, that's like Corsa mode.
Yeah.
Aventador.
It's full on crazy, and
Yeah,
when you're
sick.
on the throttle at obviously
slightly lower speeds, it's wild. It's absolutely bonkers. It's a full-on, like, just shove in the back.
Yep, I love that.
We'll have to get you into
I love the kick. I love the hard kick.
Yeah.
It's so much fun, like especially when when someone's never been in a car like that, and you go full send, just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, I mean, even right now, pop it up into max power, drop it down to 3rd gear.
Okay.
Slow it down a good chunk. Go into one press, you're in max power.
Okay.
And then drop it down, like slow down a fair bit, so you can use the revs. I'd go even slower. Yeah.
You did it? I feel like you see the flames in the rear view.
You do. Yeah, you
I
see
just
the
thought it
flicker.
flashed. That's so sick.
I love that you've just seen that without me prompting you. And when you go through a tunnel or drive at night and you get the shifts,
Close.
yes, the flash on there is ridiculous, which is really cool.
Yeah, this thing is wild. This feels a lot like Koenigsegg CCXR.
Yeah.
Super raw. I love that though.
That
It's like
old,
the newer cars are so good, they're too good. This has so much character.
Yeah. And it's actually gets addictive. Obviously, state the obvious here, throttle pedal is very linked to power.
Right.
When you are in like 2nd gear and you go absolutely ham down on the throttle pedal, oh my god, is it terrifying. I mean, you've driven fast cars, you know the feeling. When you go full throttle, it's like, holy...
1200 horsepower, rear wheel drive.
Yeah. It needs a whole lot of thinking about it.
Does this, I mean, it's supposed to have traction control.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Has all of the good stuff that you need like that, and all of the things that you want, your speed chargers, we've got our Waze running, and it's actually surprisingly comfortable like this.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. It's great.
I always assumed that a car like this wouldn't be able to drive nicely,
Right.
but it has this very different charactered approach. You know, if you're in race and you're shifting, it's violent, it's aggressive. It's actually kind of fun. I'm interested in the shift you just did, how smooth it was. That's probably because we're running on 100 octane. It's like, it's all happy.
Yeah, it's happy as can be.
It's like, it's had a good meal, you know?
It wants you to spend $10 a gallon every single time. Every single time. You probably have the most miles on a Zenvo in the world, right?
Oh, for sure.
You have to, by far, right?
Sure. The other customer cars have been driven and used, but the most is probably the red one. I'm sure you've seen the red and orange one.
Yes, yeah.
I've done more than that. Outside of the factory cars.
Of course.
The blue one of these and the white one that belongs to the factory.
What is the mileage on this?
About 3,000. Where do we go? We go menu, odometer, 3,300 we're at.
Wow.
That's not bad.
That's not
Be a
bad at all.
couple of hundred more today.
Yeah. Wow. This thing is so cool. I just can't stop looking at all the details.
Yeah.
All the carbon fiber. I love the Joker spec too.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I bet the reactions here. I mean, nobody even knows what this is.
No, I love it. He gave us a little bit
I
of
had no idea. Like, what in the world is a Zenvo?
It's funny when you say the name to people like on the strip in Vegas.
Right.
And they're like,
a Zenvo,
it's a what?
It's
It's
a
a,
what? Yeah, but who makes the Zenvo, you know?
It's a Zenovo, a Zembo. Go on then, Bradley. Let's hear it. Or not. You can still hear it. Not bad. There is a forest fire over there, which is kind of crazy. It's pretty warm actually. Last year, you know when we drove this route last year, it was in the snow.
I remember that. I was in the 812 in the snow, and you were in the Black Series.
Yeah.
Talk about the 2 best snow cars of all time.
And this year we're driving the exact same route, and it's evening and it's still 19 degrees Celsius. It was like high 20s earlier. Should have been wearing shorts.
It's funny, this time of year it can be so drastic.
Yeah.
It might snow a foot one day, and then be 75 degrees Fahrenheit the next day.
Absolutely nothing. This is where we should misbehave with some lower gears.
I mean,
Yes. If you have to.
you said it.
You can take that. Oh, that flame.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it crazy how the fireball, like, you feel it?
You can feel it, yeah, totally. And then you see it in your peripheral. Coolest feeling ever. With the sun setting.
Beautiful.
Views on views, baby, you might say.
Views on views,
Yes,
Utah
sir.
style. We love it.
I might need to get one of these Zenvos, but these are not street legal in the United States, correct?
I guess it would be show and display.
Show and display, okay.
Yeah.
Now you're here on like a temporary
Yeah, so
visa?
when you're bringing in a car like this from another place, there's a 12-month exemption.
Oh, cool.
So you can do whatever mileage, it gets a full, like, so long as it's legal in your home country and you're from another country, you can bring it in.
Have you been pulled over yet in this?
No, not once. Is it
I
gonna
would
happen?
think if I was a Utah Highway Patrol officer and I saw this, I'd pull it over just because I felt
You
like
would see the strange yellow
I want to
tag.
see it. I see the yellow, and I'm like, I want to see what that is. I'm gonna pull it over. Gosh, bro, that's so much fun. Jeez,
Full on kick.
my gosh, dude. This car is crazy.
Check the wing as well when you're like braking and accelerating. Like if you drop down a gear and just do a little throttle, it's crazy. Let's have a quick glance at it.
Oh yeah. Wow. I love this transmission. I love how hard it kicks. It's like a roller coaster, you know?
It's really cool.
It is. It's just brutal. It reminds me a lot of Koenigsegg's and even like an Aventador.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the ways I've described this car is kind of like an Aventador SVJ.
Yes,
Like it's even more brutal.
More brutal, more raw than the SVJ. Because the SVJ is brutal, but it's still fairly refined. It's hard to describe.
I was gonna say it's not that refined.
Well, compared to the other Aventadors,
Yes,
though,
true.
like if you get in my 2012 car,
Yeah, they got
I think
way
the
better.
SVJ is like this transmission is buttery smooth.
Yeah, they improved big time. I think he's telling us that he's getting flames. It's kind of every shift. Just crazy stuff happening. Sun setting on the hills. Is that just some weird fog hanging at the side of the road? Looks like it. That's kind of odd. Yeah. Just some odd fog hanging. Odd. Sunsets. You don't get this back at home. The views that you have out here. We're pulling off. This is exactly where we stop with all the snow on the cars.
Oh, it's a Dairy Queen. Naturally. Chocolate Oreo Blizzard, maybe, you know.
I don't think I've ever been to a Dairy Queen.
You've
by the way.
never been to Dairy Queen? What are you talking about? You've been, what? You're joking. You've never been to Dairy Queen?
I don't think so. Do you know what I'm looking forward to now, though, is when we get back on the road showing you the flames from the outside?
Yes, I've been looking forward to that all day.
Because you haven't really...
I saw them on Instagram last
Okay.
night. I've seen them on Instagram forever.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to see the flame show.
It's absolutely
Especially
crazy.
with the sun setting.
Yeah, this is the perfect time of day. We'll get some fuel in it and get back on the highway. Yeah, this is where you're in race mode and you have to... yeah, this is generally where I prop it back into road mode, so it's slightly less aggressive.
So you don't break your back.
Yeah. All right.
These guys are going to be like, what in the world is going on?
Well, people don't know what it is, right? That's the craziest thing.
A Zenvo in Beaver, Utah.
Yeah, here we are. Dude, thanks for driving it.
No, thank
you. Oh, no,
you.
you don't do that.
No, I
here.
don't do that. I messed
No,
up.
in here
Downshift?
you leave it in there and then you push this in neutral, then you turn on the park brake, and then to turn it off, you literally just pull this up.
Okay, amazing. Perfect.
Like that.
I didn't
Boom.
break it. Let's go, baby. Thank you.
Thanks for driving it. It's rollout time, so I think at this kind of light, the flames from the back of this thing are gonna be pretty crazy. So that's basically the name of the game right now. I want the 812 to go past. Go past, there we go. Look at that thing, it's so cool. The Mustang behind, so. Road mode for the second. Look at the sky. That's properly red. Wow. Wow. Utah, views on views. Amazing light. This is insane. Right, okay. Race mode, away we go. This thing is absolutely crazy. Just dropping the gears, hearing the bangs, back on the throttle. I mean, honestly, every shift, up and down, is just The good news is we've got 100 octane fuel in the Zenvo again at a very familiar gas station because we've actually been here a lot of times in the GT Black Series. The bad news...
I love the optimism. We got 100 octane, so all's okay in the
All's good, all's good. Down here, come in. I don't know if you can hear it. That's bad news. That's a not very old tyre, which is very dead. It's less than 2,000 miles old, and that's too close to the edge to be repairable. So,
how many tires have you guys gone through?
This is the second
already, because right, it hit at Texas, right?
Yeah, so this now needs set 3, but we can just get some rears. We'll get 2 rears. I suspect in the next couple of days, it's a good thing we're here for a day or 2.
Yeah.
Can we call your friends an Envision?
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's not the first time, won't be the last time. Every time I'm with you, something happens. Wait.
Always. So we might have a slow puncture in the Zenvo because that's gone down a bit. We definitely do have a slow puncture here because we can literally hear it.
Sorry. Now, if we can get air, can we get to at least dinner? Because we haven't eaten.
Yeah, but what if it goes dead at dinner? Do we have an inflator kit in one of the cars?
This might be one of the M12.
It's probably one here.
Yeah, we can look.
Might be. If it's in here, it's
full of luggage. We've got to get all the luggage out.
Yeah.
So this is now, we've got the dash on, it's about 40 something, which is high. Adventures with the Shmeemobiles.
Is this where I'm never allowed to drive one of these cars ever again?
It's not your fault, but by dinner that's going to be, after dinner that's going to be low.
We probably want to get going, because you can just hear it.
Let's get going. Let's get to food.
We're going to food?
We're going to food. We've had dinner, it's cold, and that says 7 PSI. Well, the good news is we have an airline. The bad news is...
Here's one I made earlier.
The bad news is this is going to be a sketchy journey home. We don't have too far to go. Right, you're on that. I'm coming around here. Oh, let's watch it go up. 9, 10, 11. At least it's quite live. Oh, wait. No key detected. 14. I think we're going to have to overinflate this to like 40 something. And then just hope that it's gonna end up all right. We're in the 20s. Oh, wish us luck. We've made it. And the good news is it's not completely flat yet.
No, we're doing great. Rolling, didn't lose any tire pressure at all.
No,
we're
it's
at 40
just when
PSI, we're fine.
Yeah, all good, all good. Oh my gosh, your garage is looking amazing. This is cool. The floor is new. The floor is new. That's back from SEMA. That's hilarious. I'm just going to pull the Zenvo in a second, and then we'll have a better look around. Wow. I just got to say, this place is looking sweet.
Yeah, it's coming good. I got to get a mop though, dude.
Yeah.
I got nothing to clean this with.
Glossy floor problems.
I know, the white really shows it too.
Yeah.
But it changed the whole feel of the garage. So much better, so much brighter too.
Let me go bring in some more purple. Oh.
Yes.
Don't trip up.
Oh, lawsuit. Easy there.
Now that we're here, there's some new stuff around. There are some familiar things.
This is familiar things.
You know, the last time I was here, the Countach was still in Florida.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I guess I was in March and you were here in January.
Yeah,
December.
Christmas time.
Christmas, yeah.
Obviously, the LM is new.
Yeah, no engine in that one.
One of 2 LMs.
Yes, that happened last week.
Don't ask.
Weird story, yeah, don't ask any questions. Obviously, this was at SEMA, we saw this.
Yeah.
Diablo 6.0, owned by my buddy Rev9. 575, owned by Mute Collector.
Yeah.
Was the Lamborghini here?
Nope, that's new.
Bro, you gotta drop. That's your video tomorrow. A full dedicated video to the Lamborghini.
I'm down.
We're gonna wheel this thing. What could possibly go wrong?
What engine is in
All
it?
filmed from the outside because it's too dangerous to ride in it. It's got a Jeep Liberty. I think it's a 3.6 liter V6.
Oh, it's something.
No, this thing sounds good. Up front, obviously. First front engine Diablo. No, she screams.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the
I mean,
surprise.
I can hear it scream.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, it's got the squeaky door too.
Squeaky door.
It's real Lambo. Oh, for sure.
It actually looks kind of cool. In the pictures, I didn't know what I thought of it, but in person, it's cool.
Proportionally, it's like perfect.
Yeah.
It is a it's not a genuine, but proportionally, it looks like a genuine VT Roadster. It's perfect, yeah.
Crazy.
Colors on point. Doors go up.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We're going to get to this.
Pride and joy. Pride and joy.
We're going to get to it. Garage is looking amazing. New toys are looking amazing. We've had a more adventurous day than we intended.
Yeah,
Safe
but
to
the
say.
Dark Horse is here.
Do you know what's amusing me? The Zenvo has its own foibles, one for another day. The most reliable car of the day
A12 Superfast.
is the Italian one.
Yeah, no issues. That thing is bulletproof. It's such a good car.
You've done well out of it.
Oh, yeah. No, I love that thing. This is the ultimate road trip car. You cannot beat it. It sounds incredible. It's comfortable. It's got all the features. And it's got plenty of room for storage, 2 luggage, backpacks. No biggie.
I agree. The same car that was responsible for the GT Black Series cracked windshield last year.
Yes, sir.
That was a story and a half.
What's going to happen this year? I mean, we already got...
Today,
every time you're in Utah, something happens.
I
You have one tire.
learned today to stay well back because I have no idea how easy it is to get a Zenvo windscreen.
True.
Let's not go
I
there.
don't think you can get a Zenvo windscreen in North America, since there aren't any, right?
I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. What a day. What a drive. We'll have some fun.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm excited.
epic. With the cars in the garage, if I just squeeze through here for a moment. Yup, I can hear that. Go straight to it. That is going to be sitting flat on the wheel in the morning. Unfortunately. I guess we know this tire is dead. You can't repair one that close to the sidewall. And the good news is I'm not going to need to change all 4. But it is frustrating regardless because those tires were the second set for this car. It happens. It happens. Anyway, we are here. Of course, James recently sold the Bug. The Veyron left. There's a quest for a new hypercar. Maybe I should encourage him. You never know. You never know. Oh, it looks good here, though. It looks very good, that thing. It's been a long day. It's been an exhausting day. It's been an adventurous day. From starting in Las Vegas, the end of SEMA, to arriving back here at the garage, which looks absolutely amazing. Ready for a few cool things ahead, so make sure to stay tuned. If you haven't already seen the updates from James on the StradMan channel, of course go and take a look, but I'm sure you guys are as clued in as I am with the potential options for what's coming next. That's it for now though. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers!